Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nicholas, and let me just start off by apologizing in advance for my poor English. For sure I'm going to have problems speaking, so I'm sorry for that in advance. So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to try and make a series on my Madden 13 online connected career. And so how it's going to happen is that we play 2 games a week. So I'll try and get 2 games out each week, and but I'm not going to record the computer games. I mean the AI games I'm playing. I think I have 4 of them in this season. Yeah, I'm not going to upload them. I think you'll find them boring. But the human versus human anyway, I'm going to get up. But as you can see, we're already in week 3, and unfortunately, I had some software issues with my recording hardware, which meant that I didn't get to record week 1, and also week 2 and week 3. I have the games, but unfortunately, I kind of screwed up, so the recording quality is kind of bad. I'll get them up, and hopefully from now on, the recording quality is going to be okay. And how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to keep the videos about 10 minutes long, ideally. Going to scout the other team a little bit in the beginning probably, and then to have the game and maybe show some of the statistics in the end. And sometimes going to have like a how's the league doing right now kind of video also once in a while. And the league in itself is a Danish league, so. That's ideally because of connection issues. Try to avoid them. I mean, have the best possible connection, and also it helps with communication. That all the Danish, I guess. The settings are all Madden, about 7 or 8 minutes. I think 7 minutes quarters, and we try to simulate the NFL. I mean, we have some rules about going on first down. On fourth down, and so usually you would have to punt or kick field goals unless you're behind and there's X amount of time left, or you have a really short fourth down in enemy territory, and so on. And yeah, 2 games a week. So right now it's we have some history. The league started. I think the league started in Madden 10 when online franchise was introduced. I wasn't in that one. But I've been here in Madden 11 and Madden 12, and it's an awesome league, and people are really great. There's some trouble sometimes, but I mean, it's very little. We have a commissioner who handles the league, and I'm a right-hand helper for him, and we have another one who's not active right now. But I mean, I help making some of the rules and decisions in the league. And right now. When we played about 5 seasons in Madden 12, and always when we get to about that 4th or 5th season, I mean, people start to fall out of the league. I mean, there wasn't a lot of active people left at that time, but luckily we got some new members now and some returning for Madden 13. So we are actually, I think we are at least 3 teams in each division. It's pretty nice. And then I think we only have 1 or 2 divisions with 4 people. Oh, actually 1 only. I think we're 25 teams right now. So that's nice. And I'm speaking kind of fast because I want to keep the video short. Also, if I didn't say it earlier, I'm completely new to this whole casting recording thing. So of course I'm a bit nervous, and yeah. So I'm sorry about that. And so okay, a little bit about my team. I chose the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, in Madden 11 I was Saints. New Orleans Saints, and in Madden 12 I was Tennessee Titans, and it went pretty well. I like to try out new teams because otherwise I think I'll get a little bored, because you played about 4 or 5 seasons with one team, and all the players have aged like 4 or 5 years. But then in the new Madden, it's kind of going back. All your players have only aged 1 year all of a sudden, and it's the same players, and it's kind of boring. You have to draft the new weak position you already drafted for before, and so on. So I like to try out new challenges, I guess. And so this time I chose Kansas City Chiefs, and one of the reasons for that is that the guy who had it before wanted to try another team. So I thought, yeah, they're free, and I really like them actually. Also, one of the reasons for that is because of the new XP system that allows you to kind of develop through performance, and also you can choose what you want to develop. I mean, and the Kansas City Chiefs have a really already have really great players for most of the positions already, and they are really young core. I mean, it's amazing. I think only Route on cornerback and Derek Johnson on middle linebacker. I think they're the oldest core players. About I think they're 29. Maybe Route is 30. I can't remember. But yeah, so from a development point of view, it's a really great team, and key positions are really great on defense, which I find important. So yeah, that's kind of why I chose them. And so I'm going to show you what happened in week 1 because I didn't get to record that game. So let's just go there and see now. Oh. Whoops. And so in week 1, I faced Atlanta Falcons, and Atlanta Falcons owner is new to the league, so I didn't really know what to expect from him. I mean, sometimes you know what kind of style the person is going to play because you've played him a couple of times before. But yeah, I didn't play him before, so I really didn't know how it was going to end up. But yeah, the result was kind of crazy. I had a really great defensive game, and as you can see, I was able to stop his rushing pretty well and his passing game. And I mean, I had 11 turnovers on him, and he had 4 on me. Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy game. It was the first down here, 17 first downs. I mean, and only 2 third down conversions. I mean, it was just really efficient offense and really efficient defense, pretty much. And if we're going to look a bit on the player stats, oh yeah, by the way, I'm using Ricky Stancy instead of Matt Castle because I feel that Matt Castle is not much better. So why not develop a young player? I try to get Osweiler from Broncos, but he didn't want to train him because Manning. He thinks that Manning's going to retire after 1 season, and also I tried to get Mallet from Patriots, but we couldn't. In the end, we couldn't really agree on the price. So I'm just going to stick with Ricky Stancy for now, who, by the way, is actually in accuracies is doing as well as Ryan Mallet right now. So, but yeah, 3 interceptions from Stancy, but they're my own fault. It was stupid interceptions. But other than that, 300 plus yards and 4 TDs. It was a pretty good game for him. And then Matt Ryan, unfortunately, 9 ends, which was fortunate for me. I mean, the defense played so well. So 31.4 rating, not a great day for him. 41% completion rate. And in the rushing, again, I mean, Jamal Charles, 12.1 average carry. Michael Turner, 2.3. So efficiency on the defense and on the offense. And if we look at just my receivers on offense, I was able to kind of, spread it around and make the defense keep guessing. So that went pretty well. Also, you can see I have Zach Miller. I'll talk about this trade in a second. On defense, Derek Johnson was great in stopping the rush, and on defense also I had 1 sack by Justin Houston. And then we see the interceptions. Eric Berry, 3 interceptions. And he also had a forced fumble, I think. And he actually got the Player of the Week. And also Jamal Charles got Player of the Week as well in the conference. Adam Jones, which I got from free agency, I got 2 ends. And then we have Johnson, Belger, Flowers, and Thomas. Let me just speak about the trade I made because we had this draft style event with the free agents, because free agents can be signed freely in the first season, and that was kind of troublesome. So we made a draft based on the overalls of the teams at the draft order, and I think I was 10, and a team like the Raiders, who has like no good tight ends, chose Nick Collins instead in one of the early picks. So Kellen Winslow actually went down to 10th pick at my pick, and I got him, and it was a great addition. I mean, he was crazy in preseason. I mean, plus 100-yard games and multiple touchdowns and such. And because I also only have Kevin Bass and Tony Moriaki, who are not the ideal tight ends. So, but then also I feel sometimes the defensive players are more important for me than offensive players, because the AI controls most of the defense, while you have an easier time just having the receivers run routes, and then you can just, as long as you hit them, they will most of the time catch it. So it's kind of easier to do that. So I value the defensive players sometimes a little bit higher than the offense. So I inquired about Earl Thomas from the Seahawks owner, and in the end we struck a deal. I didn't want to trade Winslow, but he brought him up as an interest for him. So it ended up with being Winslow plus Kendrick Lewis plus my rookie left guard, who I cannot exactly remember the name. Let me just check. His name is Jeff Allen. For Seahawks, Earl Thomas and Zach Miller, and their 3rd-round pick in the upcoming draft. And I mean, I wasn't really interested in Zach Miller. There's a pretty nice receiver tight end on the free agency, but I mean, I just said yes to Zach Miller in the end because he's okay. So, and I got Earl Thomas. That was the main goal. I wanted a faster free safety. Though I must say, Kendrick Lewis was awesome for me as well. I mean, I think he was my interception leader in the preseason. So, but I just like more speedy guys on safety position. So I was glad I got him. Anyway, so that was the week 1 game, and I talked about the trade that I made. There's also some other trades that have been made in the league. I think I'm just going to post them in the down below in the description, if you guys are interested in that. But I can say that the Raiders, who are in my division, they made. I think they're involved in half of the trades so far. So I mean, that's probably going to be interesting if you want to follow what's going on in my division. And I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to get the game 2 and 3 up. I'm just gonna make this my awful commentary on them, I guess. I mean, you can turn off the sound if it's that awful, but I mean, I'll try. And I don't have much more to say. I mean, I don't want to spoil what's been going on in week 2 and week 3, telling you what the current what the scores of the teams are. What's it called? I can't even speak now. Yeah, you get what I mean. 1-0 right now. I don't want to spoil what we are in the division. Anyway, lastly, if you have any suggestions about how I should do the games, you'll see how I do the games. They're kind of fast. I don't take pre-snap time. I cut right after the snap, and then so the plays are going to be going pretty fast. But if you have any suggestions on what you want to see and how I should do things differently, please just tell me and I'll try and do it. Right now this video is getting above 10 minutes, I think nearing 15 minutes, so I should probably cut off now. Anyway, I'm Nicholas, and I hope you will enjoy my keep watching and enjoy my online connected career. Have a good day.